Greetings. I'm often asked why, despite all my so many efforts and so many practices, I haven't been able to achieve that one purpose of my whole practice, stillness. It's because you have been operating from the mind. Mind is the cause of restlessness. If you seek to work on the mind, by the mind, to achieve that stillness, it's not going to be possible. We must understand the science of the mind. Only when you understand the science of the mind will you leave the mind alone. And the only way to transcend the mind is awareness. If you drift back into your mind all the time, mind is nothing but ego consciousness. Mind is where the doer is. The ego consciousness is the doer. Mind does everything. Mind does, mind experiences. That is why it is called man hi karta or man hi bhokta. So you can't be in the mind and achieve a state of mindlessness. To achieve that kind of a state, you got to get out of the mind. How do you get out of the mind? Because all the practices, all the systems that we try, all the methods that we try, the techniques that we try, it's all done by the mind. There is a doer for all this. That is why the stillness doesn't come easily. It has to be effortless. It has to be in the non-doership mode. It has to let be gone. It has to be let gone. Then only one can achieve the mindlessness state. It doesn't need too much of practice or too much of efforts. It's all about effortlessness, effortless meditation. It can only come with your practice, effortless practice, easy practice, simple practice. That is what I always say. Spirituality is very simple. We complicate it. Just move from the mind, out of the mind, by shifting into awareness. When you shift into awareness, there is no doership. From that mode of awareness, you are a mere observer and a witnesser. And you can just watch and see the mind. And when you watch the mind, there is no activity on the mind because you have risen out of the mind. The doership is gone. And then when you witness that mind, when you observe that mind, you see how it stills down. When the mind stills is what is called Nishchalman. It comes by purifying the mind, Nirmal Man. Only then you achieve final goal of universal consciousness, the vastness, the merging into the vastness of the mind when your mind becomes the universal mind. That's called Vishal Man. All this comes from the simple practices of awareness. That's what I teach, that's what I practice, and that's what I share. And many along with me experience that stillness. It's very easy, just by practicing, shifting into awareness. Stay blessed.